My beloved DP peeps, it's Josh here with DepriveD Productions as always, and we're celebrating today. I'm excited. Do you know why? Because I know why. We have uploaded 100 YouTube videos to the DepriveD Productions YouTube channel. That's right, 100 videos, and we're celebrating. Actually, there's like 102 now, but whatever. Guys, I love you. I miss you. I want to be on you, but until I can, I got something free for you today. I got a little UE4 project I'm going to put in the description. You can download it and use the code, look at it, play with it, learn from it, whatever you want. All of the free content that we have given you guys, the DepriveD Productions free content stuff, has been MediaFire links, the materials, the particles, and stuff like that. Now, the music is on our SoundCloud, but all this stuff has been moved to Google Drive links, so you guys will have no problem downloading all the free stuff, so get down on it, okay? So anyway, let me walk you through what we got here, okay? We got just a blueprint. It's going to be called Procedural Rooms BP. It'll be inside of a folder here, okay? It'll be inside of a folder called Procedural, okay? You'll have it all right here, and everything you need will be in here. I'm going to drag it into the world, okay? I'm going to press G. I'm going to press G a couple times. I'm going to show you exactly how. You set it to 100, 100, or 0, 0, and 0. And that's just because I'm weird. Do what you want. Do whatever you want, okay? But I want to show you guys what this thing is and how it works. We've been working with the construction script and block style stuff, so that's what I did. But I took it to the next level. You got all these different variables here, and again, this is yours. So just use it, learn from it, do whatever you want. It's just the startup of setting up some procedurally based rooms with pathways, just the beginning, okay? And then I'll show you what the code looks like and all that, but let's get started. Now, we know how this usually works. You know what I'm talking about. We've toyed with this before. Let's find it. Here it is, okay? Now, if you have it selected in the details panel, obviously everything I've done, the construction script will be right here. And just like before, we have our tile size, and we use the same size blocks we did in the Minecraft stuff, so you're going to want to set that to 100 if you want it to be seamless. Now, let's set it to 1 by 1 on the length and width, right? Floor 1 length and width, okay? You see what's going on there? So if I set it to 2, you know what I'm saying? Set it to 2. And I set that to 2. Okay, cool. And what we'll do is just for the purpose of this tutorial, so I can show you guys this video, I'll set it to 105. You can see the blocks that it's forming. So, okay, so there you go. You got your floor. You can set it to whatever you want. 12, you know what I'm talking about? Length and width is all we're toying with right now. So we'll set it to 12 by 8. We got a big floor. We toyed with this already. Now, what I also have here is the room wall height. So what will happen is it will build a room wall height based off this number. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 12. Okay, get down and dirty. Get down and dirty with it, bro. Don't be scared of it. You know what I'm talking about? So you can look at the code and see exactly how I did all this kind of stuff. And again, it's all just blocks, a different color, a few different materials over here. You know what I'm talking about? Now, let's get a little deeper in it. You know what I'm talking about? These four next Boolean values right here that have been set in the construction will decide a doorway, okay? So now, if you're looking at it from the front, you're right here, okay? You know what I'm saying? Like different ways. So this is the length and this is the width. If I set a doorway in the front, it's in the front. If I want it in the back, it's in the back. If I want it on the left, if I want it on the right, put your hands in the air. Or anyway, I don't know the song, but the point is, you pick a doorway, pick one, pick up, down. Now the thing is, if you have two of them selected, like, you know, it's always going to take the top one. You know what I'm talking about? But the point is, there we go. We got a doorway. We'll put it up front right now, and it builds a little doorway if you want to put a little guy in there and run around. And we can go back, like I said now, you can go back and change this, but it will always update. It will always update, my friend. You can set the that to 5 or 12, or you can set this down to 5 or whatever, and we still got it in the front or whatever we wanted or whatever not. Now, the next thing you can do, just for fun, is you can add a tiled ceiling on the room. Boom, like a little see-through purple ceiling. And again, it's all tiled. If you set it to 1 hundy, right onto 1 hundy, boss, you got all kind of nonsense and one side of material, okay? Because what I have is a little playable character up here. You can look through the glass, okay? You can decide if you want that ceiling to be on or not. You know what I mean? Maybe you don't like it. I'll set this back to 105 because I'm scared. Okay, the point is, we're gonna keep going. So far, you can kind of just set up a room at your will, just kind of how you want to do it. So right, I'm gonna set it to 15 by 15 with a 6 wall, okay, and the door in the front. I got the ceiling on, okay. Now what we got next is pathway length. Now what it's gonna do is it's gonna build a pathway based off, and as you can tell, 3 will build 6 and 4 will build 8. I've got it doubled, okay, so we can build a pretty lengthy pathway and put it up to 12, and it'll build a little 4 by whatever number you got there doubled, okay. And the thing is, even though we got it right there, let's set it to about 10, okay. I can set it to about 10. What we can do is if I update which one of these it's using, you'll notice that the pathway will follow the doorway, thank God, because if it didn't, we'd be in serious trouble, and I'm scared again. Now, the thing is, I'm going to put it back up front, but you realize that, you know, no matter which way you put it on, the pathway is programmed to do so much. You can add this as exciting. We can turn some rails on. Now, no matter where the pathway is built some little block rails, little blocky blocks. I changed the size of them a little bit because I'm fun. You know, I like to have fun. But again, no matter how big you want it, how big you like it to be, it can be as big as you like, bro, as big as you want it to be. And you can just keep on changing stuff. You know, to turn it back on, turn it back off. But there we go. Let's set it to about 12. Keep the rails on. Okay. Now you'll see here right below it, you got the floor 2 length and width. Now the thing about this is it's done a little differently. This one, the beginning, I guess, the origin of this room is right here. So it's going up and right. So left would be negative, and this would be negative. So this one, I built a little differently, just so I can show you 2 different ways. This one, if we go here to we'll set this to 2 and 2, okay? 2 and 2. Now look at what I got. I got a 4x4, but watch what happens if I do the length, okay? Set to 3. Set it to, not the length, I'm sorry. The length is going to go straight forward, okay? But the width itself is actually what's cool. The 3, it'll go out. I'll put the walls up, guys. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to show you the walls. It's too late. But the point is, as you set this, the width goes out left and right. So the for loop's done a little differently. So if I set that to about 12, and then the length will just go forward. You know what I'm saying? So this room is built a little differently than the last one. But the point is, and of course, I've already showed you. But I got these walls, bro. I got a second layer of walls here. Okay, you know what I'm talking about. There you go. And you can set it to whatever number you want. So you got a room here connected to another room. It knows to build the pathway. Now, again, what happens if I do this? If I click right here and I click right here, boom, son, it just built this room back here. Okay, it made sure that the room was always connected to wherever the pathway is. Okay, it's not stupid. It's about half stupid. Okay, but besides that, just a couple more things I did for fun, guys, is obviously I have a second pathway. You can go up, you can go left, you can go right. So we'll go ahead and add one to the right like that. And you can just continue going. And of course, one more. We got the ceiling of room 2. Yes, you know what I'm talking about, brah. Now you can just literally just set with the numbers and everything. And guys, that's actually all I've got built. It's like I said, that's all I wanted to do. I could keep going, you can keep going, you can see how it's done. But one more really cool thing what you can do now is just to kind of see how this is possible. Is, you know, we can sit here and toy with the values. You know, you set different things and set it to the 100 so we could see what's actually happening. If you set to 100, you can go back. And with that, you can see a seamless room with a seamless pathway right there, with seamless rails, seamless. It's not very seamless because it's real blocky and weird looking, but I set it to 105 so I can actually see the cubes. It makes me happy. You know what I'm saying? It makes me feel like I'm happy. All right, anyway, the point is we got our rooms here. I've got everything turned on, but what you can do is I can zoom way up here, kind of see the room. Okay, we got to see what we've done here. And down here at the bottom, I've got a randomize button. And what it'll do is it'll randomly decide. And every time you turn it on, it will just quickly pick a different way of literally all the variables. It'll pick a different way for the room to go. It'll pick a different way for the different size for each room. It'll decide if it wants the ceiling on room 1 or room 2, or it'll decide if the pathway wants railings. It's just literally randomizing all of it. And you can see it kind of go to work there. And it's always something different. It's literally randomizing the wall size on each one. And again, I mean, it randomizes everything, so you can literally just do this. And the point is, what you can start doing here eventually is if you continue working with this, and you keep building it on and on and on and on, and you can see how I started it. If you want to keep going, keep going. You could make it with 10, 12 rooms and just randomize everything about it. And take this to the next level. But guys, I just wanted to just kind of show you a little something. I'll show you a little something, give you a little something. And again, the code's a little complicated. I'm not gonna lie to you. If you open up the procedural rooms BP here, okay, and it's gonna take a second to load up because there's a lot going on. You go to the event graph, there's nothing going on, right? It's just the construction script here. It's a lot, okay? It's a bunch of stuff here, and I'm not gonna lie. I probably should have set this all in functions, but I wanted you guys to just be able to see it because I know we haven't covered functions and blueprints, so I stayed in here. But literally, there's a construction script, and the first thing it does is check and see if I want to randomize it. So it checks to see if it's on, and if it's randomized, but all I'm doing here is randomizing a bunch of variables based off of other variables. I mean, it's literally it. You know what I'm saying? Floor length, set of random integers, stuff like that. But the point is, besides that, if it's not randomized, if it's not, false. Or even if it is, it still has to build it. But if it's not, you literally set it all right here, and it'll all be coded off. You can tell here it's creating room floor 1, and then it's right here it says create room 1 ceiling. You can see exactly what we did here. You can see exactly what we did up here for the walls. You know what I'm talking about? Or the doorways. It's the walls and the doorways up here. A lot of nonsense down there. Okay, you got the rails. You got the pathway. No, this is create the pathway 1, 2 based on doorway 1. And there you go, guys. It has the rails here if you want them, and then of course room 2. And blah, 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 the ceiling and nonsense. But guys, everything is here. All the code, you can look at it. Feel free to check it out, see how I did it. I might have done it wrong. If I did it wrong, I'm sorry, but you can sit here and randomize it and add to it. Guys, just keep moving. Just keep on going. Take what I did and just keep on going. You could easily keep doing it. I toyed with it a little bit, and I definitely could have taken it 3 or 4 steps further without even trying. But I didn't want to take it too far. I wanted to give it to you guys, get you a look at it. But guys, I love you so much, man. You guys have been awesome. We have almost 800 subscribers, and you guys are amazing. We've got 101, 102 videos up now. This has been a freaking ride, guys. So please, if you want this, have it. You know what I'm talking about? One more thing I'll show you is the project itself will be in the third person. Okay, so I'll have a little guy over here, and I'll drag him over here. I had him over in the world here, and I'll just drag him over here right about right here. Okay, put him in the world, and about right there. And you can F11, right? You can Alt P, and boom, you'll have a character, and he can run around on this map. It's kind of like a Diablo style look. You know what I'm saying? You can turn the camera around, but you have he's way up here in the air, and it doesn't collide with the walls or whatever, all nonsense. You can run your little guy around the rooms you built, bro. You can build an entire maze of rooms here and have this guy run around, put your own model in there, and have some fun. So boom, here's the startup. You could have this project. It's yours. Like I said, F11, get out of there. But yeah, guys, it's yours. It's all yours. You can have it. I hope it's fun for you. I hope you're learning something from it. If you have any questions about how I did this or why, and you look at the code and you're confused, holler at me, man. I will walk you through how to do this, and we'll do some tutorials. If y'all want some tutorials on this kind of stuff, we'll knock it out. We'll show you how to build walls and stuff like that, and we'll take it further. But guys, I love you so much. Just wanted to celebrate in 100 videos and give y'all a little something. No, I know it's nothing major, but I wanted you guys to have it. You know, just something awesome that you can look at. You can use to your advantage. If you already understand this, great. If not, this is for you. Like I said, download it. There's nothing wrong with it. You can literally just open it up and play right now exactly where it's at. I'm going to leave it exactly right here where it is and hand it to you, and boom, you got it. It's all yours. Have a blast with it. But guys, thank you so much for being involved with the channel. It means so much to us. It means so much to us. We have so much cool stuff coming, and I really hope that you guys will like the Facebook page, please, too. DepriveD Productions. And if anything, go support us on SoundCloud. We don't want your money. Just listen to the music. DepriveD, capital D at the beginning, capital D at the end. We as an artist, me as an artist, we jam some awesome music, great covers, free downloads, music. If you want to buy our EP, please do. It's $3. We love you. That's all we're asking for. If not, just jam it, man. Rock it anyway. It's free to stream it on SoundCloud. I don't care. As long as y'all are having fun, I'm having fun. Thank you again. It's been an amazing ride, and we're not even close to done. Until next time, peace.